Hello there. So my name's Rachel and I wanted to talk today about turkey vultures. So I saw a turkey vulture just yesterday and I talked to my dad this morning and he said that he had seen a turkey vulture and they're definitely here in the skies. I saw my first one at the end of March, so a little over a month ago. They migrate to Central and South America for the winter, and then they come back up for the spring and summer. And so we have turkey vultures in our skies, and with all of us maybe spending a little bit more time at home and maybe on walks, we might actually come across one. So turkey vultures are these beautiful, big, majestic flyers that have, it looks like black wings. If you see them in the sky, they make this, let's see, they make this shape with their wings. Wow, I can't do it. Oh, that's better. Okay, so they make this shape with their wings. They make a V in the air, and also you don't see them flapping very much. You mostly see them soaring. And that's because they are really good at riding thermals, and thermals are warm columns of spiral air that is invisible to the naked eye, but that turkey vultures can just catch those thermals and ride them up, and then come down and catch the next thermal and ride them up. And what they're doing is they're smelling and also looking for food. We know that turkey vultures they eat rotting dead things, and so they're one of the very few birds that has a sense of smell. And they also have this amazing nostril. It was in an article I wrote, or a post I put in Patreon about their magical nostril and how it goes straight through. And so if you look at them from the side, they just have a hole right, I guess, in this area here. And they use that nostril for breathing in high winds and from really high up in the air, and also for smelling. So if you can imagine what it would be like to soar thousands of feet in the air, it would not be this beautiful, lovely, soft breeze. It would be this like turbulent wind that would just be like coming at you. It would be like you putting your head outside of the window while you're driving on the highway. And so it's pretty intense. And so that's what that nostril is doing, is that it's allowing that air to flow so they can breathe easily and they can also smell. So something I've really been enjoying doing is, when I see an animal in nature, is connecting to them and also asking, like, is there something you'd like to teach me? And so the turkey vulture, I think, is a beautiful animal to ask, because it has so many amazing adaptations and behaviors that it does that are just really very wise. And so the first thing is that breathing. It's being able to breathe in turbulent winds, being able to trust its wings, and being able to trust its ability to find those thermals even though they're invisible, and to be able to find their next food. They're just soaring on wings of trust, and they're just breathing very well the whole time. So when especially in times like now where there's so much uncertainty and it's really kind of scary, when we wonder like what's going to happen, I found that breathing has helped me with my anxiety. So imagining that I'm a turkey vulture and just breathing deep in my nose and then breathing out, so like through your nostrils in and then out your mouth. And then I've been adding mantras to my breathing, which has been helpful, and that is, I say I when I breathe in, and then trust when I breathe out. And normally just a few breaths and I feel a lot better. So something else that the turkey vulture is really amazing at is literally the transformation of death back into life. And so they're out there cleaning up our planet of all of these corpses, which we think is like gross and rotting and everything. But imagine what it would be like if there weren't turkey vultures around cleaning. And also not only cleaning, they are literally transforming them from death back into life, because it is something that keeps them alive and keeps us all clean. And so just gratitude, and also an awe that that's possible. And so we can do that too when we have that negative energy that comes in, just being able to transmute it. And so tuning into gratitude. And when I see the turkey vulture, just saying thank you. And a neat thing about the turkey vulture too is their relationship to the sun. And so something that people have noticed is turkey vultures will lie, or they'll sit in the sun and they'll spread their wings out, and they'll just stand there for a while and they sun soak. And they do this for a couple of reasons. So the first reason is because of what they're eating, like bugs and things can crawl up onto their feathers, and when they sun soak, they heat their bodies up to where those insects or any microbes or anything that's not healthy for them will crawl off of their body and leave, because their body gets so hot. Another reason that they'll do this is first thing in the morning is they'll dry their feathers off. And so it looks to us when we see it as like they are honoring the sun. And so I think that's beautiful. That's something that we can do too. So whether it's like a sun salutation with yoga, or it's just going outside and starting your day with a big thank you to the sun, I think that that's a beautiful way to begin your day, and also might set the tone, because gratitude is that's a transforming energy. When we're feeling challenged or negative, or seems like nothing ever is going right, there's always something that we can shift our focus and say, I'm grateful for this. So that's something really amazing. The other thing I love about the turkey vulture is their sense of community. And a handful of people reached out to me after I wrote that post about the turkey vulture and said that they had seen them and seen them roosting. And turkey vultures will roost in these big family groups, these big family units up in the trees. And so if you get to see a big turkey vulture roost, it's really cool. And all of them in the morning will spread their wings out and dry their wings off in the sun. But they take care of each other, and they share food with each other. And in times like these, you know, that sense of community is so important. So even though we have to be physically apart from each other, at least we're doing it together, and just to be grateful for the people that we have in our lives, and just remember how important that is that sense of community in our family. And probably maybe one of the more disgusting but amazing things about the turkey vulture is their defense mechanism. So some people think this is disgusting and it's really gross, but I see it as a form of nonviolence. So a turkey vulture, it needs to protect itself, and something comes up and it's going to threaten it. What a turkey vulture will do, instead of attacking or you know, going at them or whatever, they will projectile vomit at the threat. And if that doesn't make you go away, which I cannot imagine that not making you want to go away, like projectile vomit, like rotting dead stuff, that's amazing. If that doesn't make them go away, then they will turn around and they will projectile poop on you. And I just think it's so great, because they're not hurting anybody, but they are sending a very clear signal that says, get away from me. I'm going to protect myself. And I just love that. So maybe there's something like, what, you know, talents do we have that we can communicate effectively to protect our space, protect ourselves without getting violent And that's something else that the turkey vulture can teach us. So those are the things I wanted to share today, and thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you enjoyed this and found this helpful. I'm hoping to do more videos like this, especially as we're all outside now and we start seeing more and more animals. Just getting to know our wildlife neighbors, I think, is such a wonderful thing that we can do right now. Getting to know them, and because when we know more about them, then we can also help take care of them, and they can also help take care of us by teaching us what it is to be fully just in their bodies and doing these amazing things with these amazing behaviors and adaptations that they have. And so that's what I talk about when it comes to animal medicine, is that animals have something to teach us also, and connecting to them and connecting to the earth is something I think all of us need. And so thank you. You can find me at patreon.com/fiddlefairy. If you would like to support me, I'm asking $1 a month. And if there's anything that you'd like to know about, just message me over that, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.